Ah, the sacred stair.
I've been dreaming about a priest that died, then rose again. What do you think that means? I see him walking Aora. Nothing but bones, lit by the flames of his soul.
Let's see. This has +1. Oh yeah, this is a ring for me for sure. And that has +1 religion, right? No, it does not. Intelligence. Okay, she's got her religion thing on. Good, good, good.
That will do nicely. Oh.
Alright, well, let's explore around here for a little bit. Only our people have traveled as widely as ours. Symbols of death. Symbols of death. Principe. The floating hangman of the Deadfire is no mere legend. The banner of the Lucian Rivian Jacuzzi Paladin Old flies the old mast of the galleon. Ferrante wants me to find out more about Rivian's past. Find the resting place of Ysir the Berethian. Now that I've arrived at Nekataka Sacred Stair District, I need to find out where Ysmir the Berethian was buried. Recommended companion. Might have to, I kinda wanna still fly the Huana colors. Maybe we should go back and get him. As much as I like Constantine, he's not exactly 3 hours. Oh my goodness. Nekataka is huge. Okay, party. Go ahead and do that. Get him back. Go back to the Sacred Stair. Principe group notices you walking and approaches you in the street. Cool. Thanks, guys. I have a good reputation with you. I don't know why you decided to.
Hold up, Cap. That be Malnage, the High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire herself, awaiting us like a shark in heat.
Be ready for anything.
Thanks, Cap.
Anchoring shoulders, anchoring wrists, aching ankles, bound and gagged. The filthy rag in your mouth, soaked through and briny, every breath like drowning. Hanging from the bowsprit, the rise and fall of the swells, the sea spray, a chilling shock. Malna shouting from Bilric, ignore it, she says, ignore it and focus you, unless sack of spider shit. Reality rushes back in like an approaching wave.
Captain, I've heard a mess and a half about you. Mostly good. Though I see your tasting company could use some refining.
The Orleans gestures to Seraphim with a smirk.
Typical Malnage. Can't match my skill, so you try to spew shit.
Boy, when you're as old as me, your skill will still be naught more than the untrained fumbling of an Adeiran maid to the refined workings of my mind.
What brings you here?
I've heard about your run-ins with Captains Benweth and Ferrante. Meeting the old Principe seems like. Almost makes a girl green. The envy of missing the party.
Yep. She grins, her mouth filled with sharp yellow teeth.
I'm tracking a man by the name of Rimaro. Traitor to the cause.
Romaro ain't no traitor, you mind-blind sack of squid squirts.
Seraphim growls, fists tight and fur bristling again. You feel the anger coil around him and let the illusion come. A sharp strike against your cheek and your head. It's wood hard. The wet of something rolling down the back of your scalp, clumping into your fur, and Malin standing over you. Fist balled, a flash like thunder, and copper in your mouth. Then an old man, eyes equal parts kindness and rage, hauling her back, shouting her down, turning to you, leaning in and rage fleeing. And the anger slides past, and your vision resolves into the Nakataka Street.
Captain, there'll be a bounty of some 4,000 pounds on Romaro, quick or dead. I'd be willing to cut you a tenth of that, here and now, if you give me any knowledge you might have stumbled across on your travels.
I wouldn't tell you if I knew.
Careful, Watcher. You don't want to go making yourself an enemy of the Principe Sen Patrena. Anyone aids our enemies shares their fate, you know?
She draws a finger across her throat.
Fare thee well, Captain. See you around, sir.
Seraphim leveled up. He's not been with us for a while, so he's kind of weak. Let's see. Yeah, I've not been here for a while, so... Mind Lance? Wild Leech. Oh, he leveled up again. Puppet Master? Let's do Pain Link. Yeah, can you do the... Oh, you can do Blunderbuss. Awesome. Well, if you can do Blunderbuss... let's just make him the firearms proficiency, man. You leveled up again, Seraphim? Gosh. Wow, he just got a whole lot stronger from just that one quest.
Ahoy.
Can't talk to you? Okay. Well, I'm glad we had him in the party for that. But I think we had that because he was in the party, so... like... mute point, I guess. Look at over here. Look at him over there with his pistols. Oh, let's give him that gun before we start doing other stuff. Man, he has no armor at all. Gosh. What is that sword? Stop. Can we upgrade it? We can. Lucky Strike. Yeah, I don't really feel like we need to upgrade anything right now. Save that money. Maybe I can use that sword now. And the shield. Oh yeah, that's the... That's why I was going crazy. It wasn't me. It was the sword. Oh, it was the sword the entire time. Reject the wheel. Oh my gosh. I don't want to reject the wheel, but I figured out why I was going crazy. I was gonna say, it didn't even sound like me.
So, does Gilded Vale still reek of spoiled grain and burnt stew?
Wouldn't know. Decided to go places where I could be of more use.
I didn't realize farmers were in such short supply in the Deerwood.
That really all you think I can do?
Oh, I meant no offense. You know how to handle a tankard as well.
Aloth, be nice. Temple of Berith. Hi. What are you guys, what you guys doing? Hope you're, just, Seraphim needs some stuff.
Think it suits me?
Yeah, I think it suits you. Hello. What's going on here? An lying Amau priest regards your approach with curiosity. He coughs into sleeve stained with a splattery of silver flecks.
Come closer to the altar. Come inside. The temple welcomes all to worship, most especially you.
The priest peers knowingly at the center of your chest, lips curving in an ardent smile. Hands trembling, he touches a length of chain around his neck.
I ask only for no talking. Not until we pay our respects to Berith, to Rikuhu. Let us pray.
Bow your head.
Deity of life and death, the endless devourer who encompasses all existence, hear this prayer, this voice chiming. I beseech you, Kohopa and Tangaloa, to ready this shell for sucking. Purify my soul in preparation for the coming of the next cycle. Digest all of my devotion. Swallow my sorrows, even the smallest swell, so I can be spit on the morrow. And Rikuhu, Berith, my god and goddess both, the eels that churn in ceaseless cycle, the new and the next, and...
From life to death to life again, blessed be an end. Nodding fervently, he accepts your ending to the invocation. He presses his hands over the center of his chest, touching the item tucked beneath his shirt, then raising his hand, he cracks a frail smile.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
Let's see here. This is a temple to Berith, right? So who's Rikum, Kohopa, and Tangula?
The same. Your word, Berith. Our word, Rikuhu. We worship the twinned eel, the cyclic connection of the overworld and the underworld. life and death. Life is Kohopa, and Tangaloa is death. Born starving, they devoured all living things, swelling larger each. When they'd swallowed all of existence, they tried to eat each other next. Now all things pass through their entrails. The end of one enters the mouth of the next, from the underworld to the overworld and back. Again and again.
Ah, impressive altar. What else can this temple boast?
Under the temple, carved in the mountain's caverns, lies an extraordinary maze of catacombs. So I've read. They're the Hanging Sepulchres, burial place for ancient Wana chieftains. The bodies are protected by Bareth's best, roaming, always, plus the ways sealed by the deity itself.
Tell me about the writing on these tombs.
Liturgies, instructions for ritual preparations, when and how, sermons, some histories too.
His fingers trail carefully across the stone as craggy as the skin.
All of this, it's our knowledge has gleaned through centuries of service. Now, I've got to leave it all behind for the next disciple.
His words catch his throat, and he curves forward in a spine-racking fit, hacking until he's flushed-faced, fumbling a goat-skinned flask to his lips. He drinks until Minnow silver liquid dribbles over his cheeks and his chin. He wheezes, wiping a palm over his chin.
The timing's getting tighter, and there is one thing before the end. Something only one touched by Bareth can do.
You covet something you can't get to, something you can't access because you lack Bareth's chime.
That's right. I've got no hope, but you do.
He tugs at his chain about his neck.
My eels. My infinity coil keeps rattling. Pendants resonating with your chime.
The priest presses the palm of his hand to the front of his chest. He stares, scrutinizing your face. He shakes his head, disappointed.
The coil resonates, but it's weak. You could unseal the way, but you'd die inside, I think. My chance would be lost then. Lost with your remains.
Kith and Bareth chimes are rare. This may be the only chance you get it.
My time's waning fast. Right you are on that.
He sighs, wavers on his feet. He releases his grip on the pennant with a feeble nod.
I'd best not let this chance pass. There's a sacred text. The eulogy to Isaiah. It's been buried in the catacombs beneath the temple for centuries, next to his champions. I need it. Of course, the tombs, they only open to the dead, or those bearing Bareth's chime.
I'll get you the eulogy for you, if you let me to the hanging sculptures.
I prayed for decades, night to day, and night again. Now, here you are, just in time. Means Bareth sent you to see to my success.
The priest bobs his head from beneath his shirt. He untucks a stone-carved circlet in the image of the eel. The pendant vibrates on the length of its chain, thumbering harder and closer. He holds it to you.
You're my best chance, or only, maybe. Take the coil. It'll open the crypts. Bring me Isaiah's eulogy. and I'll teach you all I know of Bereth's arcana.
You gave him the item, the eel's coil. And the item was put in your stash. I have some questions about Ysir in the catacombs beneath the temple.
I'll tell you what I can.
What's the story with Ysir?
He's no Juana, nor a death godlike neither, but he was a high priest of Bereth. His hair was a Diran, a hunter, chasing the undead 200 years ago. Read somewhere, one tome, he sailed to the Deadfire for a weapon, abhorrent to Bereth. Said the blade held a power most fearful.
The priest's face flushes with fervency. His voice rises in volume as he speaks until his breath catches and he doubles over into a hacking fit.
Ysir fought hard for it, won the blade, but suffered grievous wounds. Bereth kept him alive until he could make it to the temple's catacombs. His champions were the ones who wrote his eulogy. Later, they were buried in the sepulchres too.
Was Ysir buried with the weapons he took from the Lucian Rivian?
Don't know. Did hear he was slain with a coveted blade. The S-talk was an affront to Bereth. That I did read. Ysir wanted to guard it with his soul and his always.
How do I enter the catacombs under the temple?
You've got to go outside, on the lower walkway. Doors sealed up tight, though. Priests before me, all death godlikes, could open it. Door requires a coil, resonating with Bereth's chime. But I haven't met a death godlike in my time.
I'd like to know more about the hanging sculptures.
They're from the long-forgotten time, when there was only Juana living in the mountain. They got carved in even before the temple sprung up. Before there was Nekataka or a queen. They're well guarded, because not all of Bereth's dead like to rest in their graves.
I've heard enough for now.
All right. I will address your inquiries best as I can. So ask.
I'm looking for Ysir's tomb.
I'll tell you what I can.
I've already asked everything apparently about that.
Address your inquiries.
You mentioned something about the undead in the catacombs?
Dead with their souls, they roam still. The ones who were chosen by Bereth. Not everyone's born so blessed. Sometimes, instead, you've got to die for it.
Okay, well, what was about preparing your soul for a shucking?
End of the turn. I'm nearing it. Been working hard, preparing for weeks. You know, to die.
Okay.
But first, I've got to leave guidance for my apprentice, the next in the cycle. Chosen to lead.
He sweeps a hand toward the stone tomes piled across the floor. You're dying?
Been wasting away for months. Can't say it's been easy, dying so soon. I thought about stopping a few times.
You're killing yourself?
Maybe you can see. I'm no death godlike. Bereth bestowed not one in my generation with a chime. Not the next, neither. A flawed messenger like me can't open the crypts. So my best chance is to die. The dead, not everyone's.
Okay. What a weird conversation that was.
Aye, aye.
But Seraphim should be pretty happy about that situation. I see the temple down there. I wanted to see the statue of Gone real quick before we do that. Maybe this way?
You go in first.
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
Well, I wanted to hear the rest of that conversation. Okay, come back up here. Where is this statue of Gone? Maybe it's in here? Spire of the Soulseer? Okay, so there's just a pillar of luminous Audra here for some reason. And some animancers. Ah. Okay. Okay. From her unkempt hair to her agitated pacing, Foulon Elete gives off an air of restrained chaos. She waves you over with a few quick motions.
You're early. I'm sorry, but we aren't ready to look into your condition yet. You can have a seat over there. Hope you don't mind heights or birds.
She narrows her eyes at you.
You aren't one of our patients. Ah, Madiko, you that watcher. Sentere, I'm sorry. It's been a busy time here. Castle sent a runner ahead of you. Guess he's excited about all this. Did Castle say what all of this is about? Never mind, I'll explain. It's the Adra, of course. Everything's been about the Adra.
Of course it has been.
We've catalogued a number of interesting properties unique to luminous Adra, but there are some very specific qualities we are investigating.
Such as?
Qualities that a watcher happens to be uniquely suited to exploring. You're just what we're missing.
There are no needles involved, are there?
No, nothing invasive. You'd just be putting your watcher's gift to use. Here, I'll explain. Luminous Adra has special effects upon Kith. Even to the humblest, it offers some small improvements. Rejuvenation, vitality, the kind of thing you sell to people back home, eh?
Yeah, but that type of stuff comes at a heavy toll.
But what about those who have already harnessed their own essence? Consider the talented Cutpurse, for instance, who can cross a room by slipping briefly into another place. The world between.
I've done that before.
Luminous Adra holds enormous quantities of essence, the kind of energy we can't replicate or restore. And these formations have a kind of connection to each other across the in-between.
So that's what I'd do. It's something that you can't replicate or restore. Break it down and experiment with it.
I believe we can harness this connection and your natural abilities to transport a person across great distances in a moment.
Your theory is sound. I've used Audra to track someone before.
Oh, good. You've done some experimenting on your own. A curious mind is a happy mind, I say. Can't mope about ghosts all day. We've collected a number of illuminating readings, and our machines are ready to harness the Adra's essence. But for the moment, we are effectively blind when it comes to targeting the next pillar. Now, if someone were capable of sensing that essence in the in-between, even of manipulating it, someone like a watcher, for instance.
You want me to use my connection to the Audra? I could target a specific pillar.
Precisely right. We've had luck with shorter jumps, but those were as much spellcraft as science. The idea is for you to focus on the next connection point. The machine will use that new link between the Adra veins to create a tether, as well as provide the energy for you to jump effectively. What's really exciting is, so long as you are holding that connection open, your companions can jump alongside you.
How many tombs and vaults you be thinking have Ultra pillars inside of them?
Seraphim taps his beard chin with a single finger.
The next pill is due east of here, in the middle of a farm. It's not as tall as this one, but you shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Oh, and don't worry, we paid the farmers.
Alright, let's do it.
Very well. You stand there. Ansel, the machine.
Might as well, we're right here.
Alright, Watcher. Remember, focus on the beam of light.
Okay.
It ought to be like stepping through a door.
Oh, it's definitely there.
And remember, don't...
I don't know why you can't tell me this beforehand. This place seems...
I knew those damned animancers would be the end of us.
I shall.
Seems kinda cold here. Or something.
Oh, Captain. You ain't coming out again.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? Oh. Oh. I was trying to run from it. Let's just hit it with this. And hit it with this.
What can I do you for?
Knock it down.
Smart, don't it?
What for, Cap? Me too.
What do you need?
Charge it.
May I be a candle in the night.
Yeah, I'll take the spirit residue there.
How may I help?
No, don't wait.
You up there, run!
Run from what?
We have to go. Can't. No, please. Help! They'll fall by my hand.
Oh,
Pillar of light.
Yeah.
Captain.
Shoot it.
Yeah? Stay behind me. Yes?
How did you miss?
yes. Indeed. I shall make it so.
Chunks of the unnatural architecture have been torn from their roots, hanging still in the void.
Oh,
You should see this.
I see it. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize I could collect them.
Of all my people, I am the last. I cannot die here.
That poor Juana.
as you like.
Akira, a wave the size of a mountain.
I conquered
season of
every city
harvest
of the
is here.
Greylands. They will remember my name.
No mercy!
I shall.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Something I can do?
Soul collector, huh?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Happy to oblige.
Hmm?
Captain. See as me tomb.
Ouch. 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 Well, I don't have to do wounds again, so that's cool.
Yes?
Let's go ahead and just do black hole here.
Yeah. Time to separate. That was about as useful as a bump on a
Captain.
pickle.
Dang, you can only use that move once, Seraphin.
Yes? Lava beyond seek.
Oh, immune. Okay.
How may I help?
Let us end this!
Oh, good.
Yeah. Definitely the sword. That's crazy.
Here we go.
What for, Cap?
Oh? That's it!
Oh, it's beyond me.
What for, Cap? See as me tomb.
There you go.
Happy to oblige.
Hey.
Parathus!
Ooh.
Oh?
Well, the black hole definitely backfired.
Ahoy.
But I seem to be able to stun him quite a few times.
Me tomb.
What do you need?
I kind of feel bad about killing a soul collector. Go ahead and flank him with Aloth. Go ahead and flank him with me too.
Yes?
Go ahead and heal everyone.
What can I do you for?
Hit him really hard, please.
Glory be to God!
Captain. Consider it right fucked.
What do you need? How may I help?
line of attack, Cap.
What can I do you for? I'll light the darkness.
Yes?
Just like that.
Is he still stunned? He's still stunned. Wow.
Yes?
Very well. Let's try something else.
Ahoy. Sigma's me too.
Happy to oblige.
Something I can do? Uh-huh. Sorry, friend. I can't.
Aye. Can sit like frog in a figurehead.
How may I help?
Futile.
Yes?
Just like that.
Hey,
What can I do you for?
Oh, that looks complicated.
Yes?
Captain. Sigma's me too.
Happy to oblige. Time to separate the chaff.
something I can do? I hope nobody saw that.
Dang, he hits hard.
Yes?
Oh? Are you even trying?
Happy to oblige.
Aye.
I need some help here.
Nah, you're alright.
Something I... May I be a candle in the night?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yes?
Unless we miss every time again.
Yeah.
Jody, kick its ass. Thank you. I kind of feel bad about taking all the souls.
Yeah?
The beast.
Mm-hmm.
The beast.
So Jody actually gets extra when she takes them.
Of winter.
The Beast of Winter. Oh shit. The Beast of Winter. A wall formed, tessellating blocks of bismuth rise before you, and from out of the wall is just a face of 3 amawa high, its mouth hang open, the silent eyes shut, eyes wide. A damp, frigid wind screams between the rocks. It carries whispers in its wake and chills to your core.
What have we here?
The voice of Rimagran rumbles from the stone.
A wayward watcher has wandered into my realm. Whatever should I do with you?
The god chuckles, a sound like boulders crashing down a side of a mountain.
You did not receive an invitation to my realm, Herald of Barath. Tell me, why should I not grind your soul to dust?
The stone face splits into a broad smile. Oh, Rimagran. Rimagran is scary. I don't want to fight him. I don't think Barath would care. I don't think he would care if Barath would care. Say nothing.
Embrace oblivion with open arms, Watcher.
The chill wind you first felt when you entered this place picks up and becomes a deafening cacophony, a shriek so loud and sharp it might tear the very bones of your skin, or shred your soul to a cobweb of tatters. Wait! Your cries echo into the void. Slowly the wind dies and the cold abates.
Do you fear dissolution after all? How droll.
I just know how powerful you are, man, alright?
As much as it would delight me to scatter your soul, you belong to Berath.
Yeah.
I will spare you that fate. For now.
After I'm done with Athos, I'm coming back for you.
Now, on to the matter that brought you here. Your Animancer friends meddle in things beyond their comprehension. Were I not the generous creature I am, you would have died.
Yeah.
Be sure to tell the Animancers that they have failed, and that they have drawn my gaze. I will not hesitate to obliterate them if they irritate me again.
I'll do as you ask.
Of course you will.
He radiates a satisfaction thin and sharp as polar sunlight. Aloth flashes a quick, pleased glance.
You might prepare yourself, Watcher, for something wondrous is on the horizon. Eothas will usher in an age glorious in its brevity.
I'm looking forward to it.
Perhaps when Berath is through with you, I will find a use for you myself. Rare is the mortal who understands me as you do. And do send my regards to your Animancer friends.
Grimgren's voice fades into nothing. Only the wind remains.
Pretend that was completely normal.
Oh yeah. Let's all pretend. Completely normal indeed.
Yeah, sure thing. What can I do you for?
Okay, maybe she can't do just 2 times. I thought she could, but I guess it seems random?
Yeah.
Not sure. Okay, we saw someone that I did not expect.
Can you hear me?
You raise your head to find yourself surrounded by anxious faces. Falloon withdraws the finger currently protruding at your temple and nearly stumbles backwards.
Oh, thank the gods. Thank Helia. Merla, you had us in a panic.
Falloon sends a hand to her chest and fans herself with the others.
I don't have to tell you it didn't work. The current spiked and you went completely still. Breathing, but nothing else. We sent for the physician. Myself, I was about to try throwing some water in your face. What happened? Did you feel any pain? Do you remember anything?
Rimgren sends his regards.
You had some kind of vision? A near-death experience?
No, I literally went to the beyond and spoke to Rimgren.
What was it like?
It was terrifying. While you speak, one of the researchers prods you gently with a copper rod. You hear the device in its hand and gives a high-piercing whine. Slap the rod away. The device clatters to the ground. The Animancers look at it, then back to you.
Are you feeling any heightened aggression?
Let's not harass our very patient friend any further.
Falloon coughs under her breath.
Sientere, Watcher, truly. It seemed we sent your mind further afield than intended, and without the rest of you in tow. Not entirely outside our predictions, but not the result we wanted. We have stipend for volunteers. You're welcome to the sum of it. I hope it goes some way toward earning your forgiveness. Just as I hope this hasn't put you off helping us. We just have to adjust the current, give you a chance to control your flight, for want of a better word. We're all very glad you're in one piece. We'll have a look at the machines, figure out what went wrong. Until then, I'm sure our friends at headquarters will want an update. And to see I haven't done you any permanent harm. We'll send word when we're ready here.
I thought that would have been the Temple of God, but It was not. Living steel. Chicken.
Well, that won't do it all.
Can I talk to her? A steady white-haired elf frowns down at the table, covered in coiled copper wires and glimmering shards of Audra. Her gloved hands smooth her well-tailored Vailian coat as she mumbles under her breath. Apparently absorbed in her work, the Animancer doesn't acknowledge your presence. The woman spins on you, blinking rapidly behind a pair of brass-rimmed spectacles. Her bright carmine eyes and paper-white skin marked her as one of the Glamfathen.
Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there.
Her Adrian bears a clear, crisp, but difficult to place accent. The pale elf, it's a pale elf, examines you warily, unease clear of the set of her shoulders. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Didn't you?
A single arched eyebrow raises. I mean, I didn't, but you weren't paying attention to me.
She feels familiar, somehow. Wrong, almost like a Darghoul. But that can't be right, can it?
Weren't expecting to agree with the talking baton cap, but the lass does have a right uncanny air to her.
Seraphine's narrowed lime eyes probe the pale elf.
I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies?
Her thin lips settle into a crooked smile. You're bleeding. You burned yourself. As she speaks, a drop of blood rolls out of the elf's nose and drips onto her lip. She pulls her handkerchief from her coat pocket and wipes away the blood without a word. You're bleeding.
Indeed. I apologize if you find the sight of blood unsettling. Though, from your appearance, I would expect you to be well acquainted with it. In any case, why are you here?
I don't know who you are, but what you are, but I know you're dangerous. Your accent isn't Vailian. Oh, why are you dressed like one?
Just a bit of culture I've picked up along the way.
Her clothing is spotless and well-tailored, in the old Vailian style, replete with lace and silk, felt and brocade.
I admire their tailoring tradition immensely. It's much grander than clothing one finds in the White That Wends.
The White That Wends. A large, cracked southern expanse of polar ice, the White That Wends is home to the Pale Elves and small colonies of daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the White That Wends, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea to prey upon each other to survive. It's marvelous. Who's your tailor?
I am, of course.
Oh. You're an animancer and a seamstress?
A curious mind is an agile mind. Besides, the two practices are more alike than one might think.
I like this lady. I suppose they do both require careful hands and observant attention to detail.
Care and patience, yes. It is gratifying to be understood.
She brushes a speck of dust from the front of her coat and gives you a lopsided smile. How did you come to be in Ekataka?
It is a mundane story. I sought out the ship with the longest oversea route departing from the Republics and booked passage.
Though her words are flat and her voice affectless, Yelden is not calm. She shifts her weight from one foot to the other and looks anywhere but your face. She has restlessness, nerves of air, and a horse about to bolt.
I had intended to perform a handful of experiments regarding the nature of souls that could only be done safely at sea.
I know of no animancy that must be done strictly at sea.
A fellow researcher. Then perhaps you will understand.
Understand what?
I've long been fascinated by the nature of entropy. Nothing is unaffected by the passage of time, excepting souls. Supposedly.
She smirks. Alright, so the guy that we fought in there, or the god, I forgot his name already, but the one that we just was in there, he's the god of entropy.
Is it not possible that repeated reincarnation damages a soul? Could the process of reincarnation itself be responsible for some of the many ills that plague the souls of Kith? I deduced that it was possible to escape the cycle.
Escape Bareth's grasp. To remove one's soul from the wheel.
That's how ghosts happen. You decided to attempt the procedure on yourself?
I'd not experiment upon myself without relative certainty it would be a success.
A tick tweaks her cheek.
There were complications. My soul may be uncoupled from the wheel, but it seems to have become dislodged from my flesh as well.
Her voice lowers as she speaks.
Still, I am free.
How do you intend to manage the decay of your flesh and escaping desire for soul essence?
And the answer had better not involve consuming us.
I assure you, sir, that I will be admitting no part of you into my mouth. Ever.
Her attention returns to you.
I am concerned by neither. I will sate my appetite with the souls of animals, just as I sated my appetite with their flesh while in my previous life. In the absence of live animals, luminous Audra has proven sufficient to sustain me.
A slight grimace across her features like a shadow.
If I catch you nibbling on my lantern, I'll kill you dead. For real dead.
Seraphine snickers quietly.
I worry you've confused me for a moth.
That won't work.
I will address that problem when it is before me, should it arise at all. I do not care to borrow trouble.
I commend your dedication to your craft.
You do?
She shakes her head, brows drawn.
Perhaps you would be amenable to me traveling with you on something of a permanent basis?
She cringes. None of them are going to like her. Not a one of them. Why do you want to travel with me?
I have a vested interest in luminous Audra, but acquiring it here can be expensive. You have a ship of your own and are clearly well traveled. I suspect I would encounter more luminous Audra with you than I would on the streets of Nekataka.
Welcome aboard. She blinks, her mouth hanging half open.
I just know we're gonna be the best of friends.
Zodi thrusts out her hand and enthusiastically shakes Yudwin's.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful.
I thought she said fuck off, but she says daklat. And daklat means an expression of gratitude. She claps your hand, hers pumps it quietly and releases. After a quick pat down on the various pockets sewn in her coat, Yodin smiles, nods sharply, and rests a hand on the hilt of her rapier.
I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
Her lips curl into a coy little smile, and she says no more. Mind Stalker. Oh, I can make her a rogue. I do not have a rogue. A Cipher plus Rogue. Multi-class characters are not recommended for new players. Well, I don't know if I'm classified as a new player anymore. So, let's do Mindstalker. Who do we get rid of, though? Who do we get rid of? Dang, my party was so good. And I don't know how to feel about having Yudwin.
I'll be shoving off then, Cap.
Oh, we just got him back for that quest too. Damn. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll test her out. We'll see how she does. I don't know much about her anyway, so yeah. What is your reputation with everyone? 0? Well, that's pretty good. Seraphim seems like a main companion, though. A summary. Let's go over here. Summary. So, she's got really high perception, so we could change her out for Aloth. She's got really smart, she's really dexterous, resolve. She's got great mechanics, good alchemy. Her metaphysics is okay. I mean, for someone that's not a watcher, it's pretty good. I'm a watcher, so I went really hard into the metaphysics. But I just felt like that was the right choice for me as a watcher. Okay, well, Soul Whip. Sneak attack? Do you have sneaks? Not really.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see where else we need to go.
Supplies, get your supplies here.
Payment for
Consider, friend, the blessings of the priests are priceless, but so too is good sense. I have supplies here, so that daring travelers may live to honor the gods.
Let me see what you got.
Certainly.
Oh, magnificent escape cape. Well, I got a few things that I need to sell, so let's go ahead and sell them. Actually, hold up. So she has a stiletto, but I have a dagger that she can probably use, right? Did I get rid of that dagger? Did I sell that dagger? There's no way I sold that dagger. No. Someone has that dagger. Who has the dagger? She has the dagger. Aha. Now it's bound to her. Binds with Paladin, Priest, and Rogue. Bind Soul. Yes. She's a vampire. That's what she is. Right? Kinda? No, don't sever. Don't sever binding. Just let her have it. Yeah, we'll keep the exceptional dagger there. Oh god, no. She can't wear that. That's better. Yeah, I kind of want her to have the boots of leap. Okay, now we can talk to her.
Watcher, certainly.
Stash. Yep, okay.
As you wish.
Well, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. And we'll see the Temple of God next time. Later.